Hi! I hate doing serious update videos, so we're gonna try and keep this short, snappy, sweet, cool. You're probably wondering, oh, what's the dramatic title about? What was this? Is a clickbait? It's kind of an update on Copa along with other updates for this channel. Do you know what Copa is? It happened last year. I made a whole video about it and an update video after it hit in January, and at the end of that video I was like, oh, I will see how things go and update you with what's gonna happen with this channel later in the year, and that is this video. As you can tell, it's not a positive video. As much as I'm gonna try to make it positive, it's not. So a lot of the LPS community was hit this year with the whole children's protection thing, which is fair enough, but a lot of people quit. I don't want to quit, but being transparent as I promised I would be, my views have been cut, my revenue is at least been halved. It's not great, and this is my full-time job, and I wanted it to kind of become a hobby again this year and find another job, but Corona. So as you can imagine, brain goes, what is 2020? Who knows? A lot of companies pulled out from having their advertisements shown on YouTube because they can't afford to put their advertisements on there because of Corona, which is fair enough. And a lot of YouTubers suffer from that, especially the YouTubers that have been hit by Copa as well. Ding ding ding. So I wanted to do like kind of an announcement video for wanting to start a Patreon. I understand a lot of you guys are young, and I'm not asking for your money. I'm not. If you're young, ignore this video. Patreon is a way of showing support towards creators and artsy people, I guess. People you want to support in their passion. It can be anything, and there's a lot of different things on Patreon, but a lot of YouTubers use it, and I've been hesitant to start to do that because I was aware that a decent amount of my viewer base is younger, but then I had me thinking that a lot of them are actually older as well because they have grown up through LPS Tube. And I also get a lot of comments being like, whoa, I forgot about LPS Tube, now I'm old. And also on TikTok there's a lot of people that like reminisce and like, oh, that was my childhood. So this video is aimed at people that are like toy collectors and just like want to support and keep the LPS fan base alive, which is fair enough. I've been hesitant for doing this for a while because I don't want it to seem like, oh, LPS is begging for money, but it's more of like a support your favorite people kind of thing. And if you like the content here, if you sign up to Patreon, you'll get perks, which I'll talk about in a minute, and it'll also mean that I can continue to upload consistently on this channel every week, which I don't want to stop doing that. So we're gonna try this. It's going to be a Patreon not only for my LPS things, but you'll also get to see all of my cosplay things. I don't know if you're aware, but I have a cosplay TikTok, which I'm really enjoying right now. I've always liked cosplaying, and now TikTok's a thing. I'm just like, whoa, this is really fun and I love doing it. So I'm going to have all of my LPS behind the scenes on Patreon, whether that's video behind the scenes, photography, going out on shoots, customs behind the scenes, as well as the chance for you guys to get involved in future videos. So I'll have polls on there, or maybe I'll share pictures of in the progress customs, or be like, what should I add, what colour scheme do you think will fit? So it's more of a tight-knit community that likes the channel, if that makes any sense. And then there's also the cosplay side of things, where I will show you all of the behind the scenes of what I'm sewing, maybe like bloopers of TikToks, like photo shoots, like past and present, and also just like life things, you know. It's more of a social Patreon rather than a like hey, we're gonna save up money and do this, that and the other. It's more of just like a creative support. The money will go back into being able to keep up doing creative things for a living, if that makes any sense. I'm really bad at making these kinds of videos. But I guess I'll go through the different tiers. They might change. These are just what they are right now. They probably will change. These are what they're drafted at the moment. They're probably going to change in the future. And okay, so we have the $1 Patreon tier, which gives you access to the full Patreon feed, aside from I think a couple of photo sets and things I'll mention later on. You'll get to see behind the scenes of current LPS customs and cosplay projects, depending on what you're interested in. And you'll also be given the title on the LPS Tube Discord server of Patreon supporter. And also under that, there'll be some hidden chat rooms and voice channels for just Patreon people. So you can look really cool with your shiny name tag. And you'll also get to talk to like a very small tight-knit community of people that are also Patreons and love LPS Tube. That is the $1 tier. It's cheap, and if you want to support creators, $1 adds up, and thank you so much. Then $5, you'll get your Patreon username featured at the end of my YouTube videos. I may have to push this back to the higher tier if there's a lot, but if there's not, it's gonna stay here, don't worry. I'm really unsure about how this launch is gonna go. There will be a monthly live stream for everyone on the $5 tier and up, where you can join, say hi. Once again, more of a close-knit sort of thing, and you'll also get all of the perks of the previous tier. Moving on to the $15 tier, you'll get to see TikTok and YouTube video bloopers / behind the scene kind of things. So for TikTok bloopers, there'll be things where like accidentally lean on my Miku wig and it flies off as an example, or just messing up the audio. I draft them all so I can just like screen record them and share them there if anyone wants to laugh. I can also share behind the scenes of where I've messed up in videos. Like sometimes I do share my bloopers on my YouTube videos, but there are a lot of outtakes, so if you're interested in seeing that. And you'll also have access to the highest quality photos for cosplay sets, but digitally. You won't get them physically. So say I do a photo shoot, you'll get at least like 3 photos of the same character digitally posted on the Patreon feed only for this tier and up. I hope that makes sense. I'll also be sharing past digital shoots, and you'll have access to the highest quality version uploads that I can do of that on there. And along with that, you'll have all of the previous tiered things. Moving on to $30, you will get a physical monthly letter mailed to you. So that'll be a handwritten letter, very thankful, very lovely, maybe some doodles if you have any like specific interests or I don't know, the characters you like. You can do a little sneaky doodle of that and pop them in. You will also get mailed to you a one-of-a-kind Polaroid photo of either usually in cosplay, but it might be out of cosplay too, depending on what we're vibing for that month. So that's kind of interesting. It's a take on like the whole checky thing in Japan, and of course all of the previous other tiers. And then moving on to the $50 one, which is generally just more of like, I want to support a creator I really like. I'm not expecting anyone to pick this, I just had it there as an option. If you are young, just ignore. But for this tier, you will get mailed to you like the letter and Polaroid along with a physical copy of a photo shoot print, A4. And I can sign those for you if you would like to, just mention it. Yeah, and then all of the other perks. The higher price ones are because of physical mailing fees and things like that. Patreon's more of a you want to support a creator rather than a Kickstarter where you're trying to get a product back, if that makes any sense. So if you think this is too expensive, just ignore it. I'm not expecting everyone to be like, you know, yeah. Those are the tiers I have right now. If you guys have any other suggestions in the comments, down below. Let me know. Check out my Patreon if you would like to support this channel and me, my life, my cosplay endeavors. I'll be eternally grateful. Just the idea of someone considering signing up means a lot. Yeah, so that's that. I hope you enjoyed, or kind of enjoyed this upload. It's not my usual content, but I thought I would do a little Copa update as well as a Patreon update, because yeah, that'll be fun, right? You can have a chill time. Cool. I'm also planning on doing an Etsy drop sometime this month, so that's pretty exciting. I'm gonna have one for autumn, I think, and then I'll have another drop in time for Christmas, maybe end of November-ish. So yeah, that's pretty exciting. I've been working on a few customs and also some secret other bits and bobs, which I will probably feature, wink wink, on my Patreon feed. You can see all the customs a little bit earlier than everyone else. Thanks for watching to the end of this video. If you made it to the end, put in the comments ice cream sandwich and I will heart your comment for just listening to this. Check out my Patreon, links are all down below. I'll see you guys super soon in my next video. Bye guys!